Good Monday morning, everyone, and welcome to our Monday Village Gathering. It's time for your 3-card weekly reading. We are broadcasting live on YouTube, horizontal and vertical, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. Wherever you are, if you would like a card to begin your week, please do request it. We'll do 3 cards for the week ahead for the collective and individual cards for those who request. Let's get right on over to CardCam, where you will see that I am working with, this is Lisa Hunt's Animals Divine. I am not even sure if it's still available, but I sure do love it. Oh, divine timing. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Thanks for being here this morning. And thank you for your kind donation. We really appreciate that. All right. 3 cards for the collective. And when we do collective readings and when we do these group sessions where you're going to be hearing other people's readings while you're waiting for your own, whatever you hear, if it speaks to your heart, if you're like, oh, that's a message for me, then take it as such. And whatever does not speak to you, it's for somebody else, not for you. That's how these things work. All right. Nice to see everyone coming on in. Heather, Autumn Pond, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Glad you're here. Lisa E., so glad you're here. Okay, 3 cards for the collective. Let's see what we see. Nebulous Goat King, good to see you. All right, 3 cards for the collective. Starting out not so strong with the Ace of Swords reversed. I do not like it when this card is reversed. Man, 9 of Mofo Swords, don't love that either, but the Queen of Pentacles, we know how to handle it. And before I go about the interpretation, I want to say a huge thank you to Terry Rosario. Terry, thank you for being a member, and thank you for the super chat for the Tea and Coffee Fund. Most appreciated. Thank you. Really appreciate it. So, what do we got here? Who knows what's really true? Everyone is saying all kinds of stuff, and everyone is intentionally saying things that are not true and maybe it's like sort of willfully ignorant, in certain ways. And it's so upsetting. It is so upsetting to hear and see all of the things. But how do we fix it? What do we do? What we do is we stay grounded. We nurture what we know to be real. That's what the Queen of Pentacles does. The Queen of Pentacles is the remedy to the Ace of Swords reversed and the 9 of Swords. Whether that's pay attention to your job, clean your house, go to the woods, touch grass, take care of your animals, nurture what you know to be real and true in your own life. That's how we get through this. That's how we get through the week. That's how we get through all the things, whether this is internal or external. Each of us will experience the Ace of Swords reversed and the 9 of Swords in our own unique and special ways. But the remedy is always going to be the same. Nurture and lean into what is real, what is resourceful, what is sustaining and sustainable. There it is. All right. Let's get going with the individual sessions. So good to see everyone. I'm going to start over on Twitch. With V365. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. V365, a card for the week ahead for you. 8 of Swords. This week, you're going to need to be careful about anxiety and about feeling stuck. Don't get stuck in your own head. And if you're feeling stuck in a situation, think it through. What are your options? You're probably not as stuck as you feel. And Trey Cameron, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. You've really laid out that 3-card weekly reading for us. Don't fall for BS and let it consume you. Focus on work, stay grounded. There it is. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Smile Soul 20. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate you. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years, and thanks for being a moderator. A card for you, the 8 of Pentacles. You know, I think I've misnamed this deck. This is not Animals Divine. It is a Lisa Hunt deck, but I'm recognizing it's a different deck, and I'm not even sure which one. Can anyone identify the deck I'm working with? Because I think I misidentified it. I have such a Lisa Hunt connection. I just grabbed this morning. Okay. Anyway, 8 of Pentacles. 4, Smile Soul 20. This week, just go forward and do the things. Learn what you need to learn. Do what you need to do. Learn what you need to learn. Do what you need to do. Take care of what you need to take care of. Don't worry too much. It's going to be a relatively easy week, and it will involve learning and doing successfully. Smile Soul 20. So go have a great week. Hippie Pippy, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. And thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do you, Pamela, and Pamela's daughter. Yes, indeed. And of course, Pamela is a member here as well. All right, here we go. Hippie Pippy for the week ahead. The 4 of Cups. I can identify this deck. Okay, re-identifying the deck. It's not Animals Divine, it's Shapeshifter. All right, here we go. Hippie Pippy. 4 of Cups. This week, if you don't want to do it and you don't have to do it, don't force yourself. Give yourself a break. If you have to choose something between things that you don't really like, be positive about it. But if you're not feeling positive and you don't have to, then don't force yourself to feel positive. Just do what you have to do and let the rest sit. You see what I'm saying? All right. Pamela. Pamela, you got the 9 of Swords. And remember, the 9 of Swords was in our collective reading as well. This week, be careful of overthinking, over-worrying, and taking things overly personally. Keep it light. Acknowledge whatever's going on, but keep it light. Oh, my goodness gracious. Jeannie Mnuchin, you are so kind. Jeannie Mnuchin, thank you for being a member for more than 4 years. Jeannie has made a very generous super chat. Happy birthday week for you. It's true. We are in my birthday week. My birthday is actually on Saturday. And Jeannie has also, in honor of my birthday, gifted a membership to Divine Timing, which is so perfect because Divine Timing also did a super chat today and is such a faithful participant in the village. So I love all of this. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Jeannie. All right. So we've just done Pip. Now we've done Pamela. We're going to do Pamela's daughter now. Queen of Pentacles. So this was also in our 3-card weekly reading. So it is very auspicious for you, Pamela's daughter. And it's also very positive. I know you've been looking for a job. I feel like this week you get some information that helps you to get the job that you're looking for. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So over on Twitch, we've got a few people. We've got Who Watches the Watch? How does one get a reading? You just did. I'm about to read for you. Thank you so much. Angie Whisperer and Horse-Drawn Portrait. On Mondays, we do a card for the week ahead, and I'm happy to do that for you. Who Watches the Watch? We're going to start with you. Thanks for being here. We get the high priest, which is the Hierophant. So this week, it is all about authority. Are you the authority in the room? Then know that and don't let anyone make you feel lesser or small. If you need the proper authority, the doctor, the attorney, the professor, the priest, whatever, if you need that proper authority, go find that proper authority. Pay attention to, like, your name is Who Watches the Watch. This week, pay attention to who knows the what that you need to know. And go find that information. And if you're the one who has it, trust that you know what you're doing. All right. Angie Whisperer, so good to see you on Twitch. Two of Swords. This week, your goal is to be at peace even when you don't know what's up. If you have decisions to make, trust yourself to make them, but also allow yourself time to just be at peace and observe a situation before you move. Horse-drawn portrait, my good friend. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate you. I am well. I hope you're well too. Here's your card, horse-drawn portrait. Page of Wands reversed. This week, you really want to take some time to figure out your creative direction, your direction of study, edification, and education, your spiritual direction. So creativity, study, spirituality, and communication, horse-drawn portrait. Those are the things that you're really paying attention to. Those are the things that you're paying attention to. However, you want to take your time and give yourself time to figure out that it might be a new direction in some of these things. All right, RSDSS, so good to see you on Twitch. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a subscriber. I'll be right with you over on Instagram. So good to see you, Jojo G. So glad you're here. Here's a card for you. Jojo G for the week ahead. Seven of Wands. This week, do not wait for the others, just go. This week, do not look for support, just do. This week, recognize that you have what you need, just make it happen. Others may or may not follow. Others may or may not get in the way. We don't care right now. What we care about is you, your journey, and your path forward, and that's what you're doing this week. All right. RSDSS, so great to see you. Here's a card for you for your week ahead. This is RSDSS over on Twitch. Two of Pentacles reversed. RSDSS. I feel like this week you're going to feel a little stressed and pressed. You may not feel like you have the time, the money, the energy, the motivation to do all the things you need to do. It is okay to take a break if you can, to do some self-care if you can. And it's okay if you don't match your vision of how things should go. It will go well enough. Do not hold yourself to impossible standards, honestly, this week or ever. RSDSS, is this a fairy tale deck? You know, I'm having a hard time identifying this deck from my own collection today. It's from Lisa Hunt. I thought I had grabbed, I have a bunch of Lisa Hunt decks. I thought I had grabbed a particular one. It's not the one I thought I had grabbed. I think this is Shapeshifter, but I'm actually not sure, and I can't find the box. It was just there, and I just grabbed it. I can tell you it's by Lisa Hunt. Anyone who wants to do a quick research on it to identify this deck for me, please do. That's what happens when you end up with a large deck collection. It's a little embarrassing, but it's the truth. Revival of Venus, good to see you. Have not gotten to you yet. All right, who is up next? It is Jenna Perkins. So good to see you. Thank you for being a member. We really appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. Knight of Wands reversed. Jenna Perkins, I feel like you've really been trying very hard to move in. You've been trying really hard to move in a good direction, a strong direction, an appropriate direction, especially spiritually, creatively, and in business. And I think you're feeling like things are not going the way you would like them to go. And what I can tell you is that this is to be expected, Jenna. Do not be discouraged. It's up and down. It will always be up and down for the rest of your life, but that doesn't mean you're not on your path. Jenna, hear this message. You are on your path. You are doing all the right things. It takes time, but you'll get there. I promise. Oh, Melissa Grosso, happy Monday and happy birthday week to you as well. And Audrey, thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Here we go. Melissa Grosso, my birthday adjacent person. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for using members only emojis. Hermit. Melissa, this week you need to rise above the noise. Do not let the noise, whatever the noise is, whether it's internal or external, do not let it get to you. Rise above, allow yourself to be in a place of peace, observe more than participate. That's it. Rebecca, you did it. Thank you. Thank you. I'll announce that in a minute. Yes, we have an answer. Okay. Melissa, this week be an observer more than a participant. Rise above the noise and recognize the wisdom that is within you will always guide you and will move you forward. And Rebecca Dusk did as I asked and identified the deck that I myself own and am working with. It is Fantastical Creatures. I've misidentified it twice, but I'm comfortable with this identification. This is Fantastical Creatures from Lisa Hunt. Thank you, Rebecca. All right. Here we go. TJ and Chie, so happy to see you. A card for you and for your daughter. Happy to do this. For you, TJ, Temperance. So this week, TJ, it's about creativity. It's about balance. It's about adjustment and recognizing that nothing is going to be perfect, but you sure can create something perfect this week. So go into this week with a lot of patience, a lot of caution, but also a lot of magic and a lot of creativity. And for your daughter, TJ, the King of Cups, this week, look to your helpful people, but also recognize that you are growing into someone who can be helpful to yourself and that you are growing into someone who can advocate for yourself. All right. Revival of Venus, I know you're here, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. It's your turn. Thanks for being here. Wishing everyone a peaceful week. We accept that. Thank you very much. Okay, Revival of Venus, here's a card for you. Six of Swords reversed. So you may feel this week that you're not moving forward the way that you want to. I feel like you are feeling stuck. And the thing is, if you are feeling stuck, it is very likely that you're letting some worries whip you up. And the worries may be very real. You know, I'm not trying to gaslight you and say that what's going on for you isn't real. I'm sure it is. But keep it in perspective and let your logic steer the ship. Everything will move forward appropriately. Do not over worry this week or ever. Revival of Venus. Suspicious username. So good to see you over on Twitch. I hope you're doing great. Thanks for being here. And here is a card for you. This is a card for the week ahead for you, suspicious username. 6 of Cups. I love that image too. Isn't that beautiful? So this week, you may find yourself having a conversation with an old friend. You may find yourself having some memories that are sweet or bittersweet. One way or the other, this may be about remembering who you are, remembering the essence of yourself, and recognizing that you have innate gifts within you that no one can take away. And it's important for you to see that. All right. Caroline McLaughlin, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do a card for you and a card for your friend, Tracy. All right, here we go. Okay, Caroline McLaughlin. For you, the 6 of Pentacles reversed. You have really been doing a lot to support others, and it's appropriate and it feeds you as well. But make sure in this time that you are taking care of yourself. And if you have to say no to someone, it's okay. It's okay to say no if you have to. And for Tracy, this is Caroline McLaughlin's friend Tracy, the 10 of Pentacles reversed. There is a lot here about feeling support in sort of a 360 way. Support from people who are here and support from people on the other side. Your ancestors, your loved ones in spirit are also with you. And so you're going through some very difficult times, but try to lean into all the support you have. Suspicious username. Thank you for that feedback. Suspicious username says that's validating. You're going to make me cry. That was so sweet. Thank you. And Ruby Elixir, I noticed all those 6s too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so interesting. All right. Claire C, so good to see you. Claire C, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a card for you. 7 of Wands reversed. Claire C, this week you're going to recognize you have a lot more support than you realize. You're going to recognize that you are certainly not alone, and you're really going to start to feel and enjoy that support. A couple of comments about the deck. We have determined this is Fantastical Creatures by Lisa Hunt. Not sure that it's still in print. And RSDSS says, I love these vintage hand-drawn painted decks in the era of AI art. Yeah, I do feel like, a lot of great artists use digital art, and that's fine. But yeah, agreed. That's what I'm going to say. Agreed. All right. Here we go. Yeah, digital art is amazing too. But I do like the hand drawing for sure. For sure. Yeah. All right. 64 Amy Penn. Glad that you're here. Here's a card for you. Page of Wands reversed. You're not the first person to get this today. I feel like 64 Amy Penn, this week you may be doing a little regrouping. You may be considering new strategies. It may be new strategies for dealing with friends and family, new strategies for dealing with a current job, new strategies for sort of perhaps even finding a new job. I feel like this is not so much a week for action as it is for reflection on strategy. And think about that. Audrey. Yeah, Audrey, I like you're actually specifically the one I'm thinking about when I don't know, can't remember, can't figure out the name of the deck because I have so many decks from the same artist. I don't know what that says about me, but it's true. But yes, I recognize in your journal, you've probably crossed things out a few times now. It is fantastical creatures, for real. Ruby Elixir, lots of reversals too. Seems like a lot of limbo, only if you interpret reversals as limbo, which I do not. All right. But some people do. I mean, up to you. All right. Carolina McMahon, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for thanks for being a member. Carolina, hermit reversed. This is not a week to be a hermit. For you, Carolina, this is a week to talk to everybody you know. Seriously. Reach out to your friends. Reach out to family. Reach out to business contacts. Reach out to everyone you know to find what you need. That's the key right now, Carolina. Absolutely. Audrey Mint, you need me to come catalog your decks on a spreadsheet. I do. I really do. Especially because, here's the thing. I own one official Halloween deck, and I can't find it. And the date's coming. If I can't find it soon, I'm not going to get to use it this year. So yeah, I need some help. I really do. And Mixure, you usually interpret reversals as inner work. Also, I do not. It is, and that's the thing with tarot, right? There are no tarot police. You can do whatever you want with the cards as long as it works. For me, I don't have a rule about reversals. The reversal is what it is in the moment. There's no rule about it for me. But that's how I do all tarot readings. No rules. Ooh, Ruby, that looks like fun. I'm glad you're here. I'm looking forward to that. All right, where am I? I'm at Liz Harrison. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, Liz. Here's a card for you. 10 of Wands reversed. Liz, this week, if you need help, ask for help. Do not take it all alone. Ask for help. And I'm not saying, girl, you need help. I'm not saying that. But I am saying you may be one to suffer in silence. You may be one to just do it yourself. Not this week. Not this week. All right. Everything just shifted and it wasn't me. Okay, here we go. Nada Iva, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Nada Iva, here we go. The Sun. Nada Iva. This week, really try to enjoy the good things in life. This week, recognize the light within you, around you, and lean into that. Do what makes you happy. That's the bottom line. Karina Gallant, thanks so much for being here. And thank you for your patience. I will absolutely get to you. We appreciate you. AMOG6VO, good to see you. Since YouTube has switched your handles, I'm not quite sure who everyone is, but this is for you, AM. King of Cups, this week, lean into love and lean into leadership. Wherever you are, recognize you are a mentor to someone. People look up to you. Use that as an opportunity to spread love to others. That's the bottom line. All right. Christina R., so good to see you. We're going to do you, your mother, and your sister. Oh, you have a job interview tomorrow. We are wishing you luck. All right. here we go. Here we go. All right. Christina R., for you, Queen of Swords reversed. So this is basically your sign to be out of your head and just be present. Just be present. For your interview and for life, don't overthink. And I know I say that I could start a whole loop of overthinking for you. Sorry, let's not do that. Don't overthink, but do recognize that there's a lot internally and externally that causes you not to trust yourself. You have every reason to trust yourself. Okay, for Karen, 5 of Pentacles. There are ways, I think, that you may be feeling like left out in the cold, that you may be feeling like you're not getting what you want or getting what you need, and that you don't have an opportunity to do so. I hate that it's showing up like you're feeling that way, but understand that feeling that way may not be the same as it actually being that way. Now, for Kim, Two of Wands reversed. So for you, Kim, I feel like, you've been anticipating a particular future. And I think now you're wondering, well, what will the future really be? What does it really look like? And so speaking as the fortune teller, this card will say, none of us really knows. None of us really knows. We think we make good guesses, but no one really knows. So do not anticipate a future that you cannot know. Stay positive. All right. Okay, new beings over on Twitch. I'm going to get to you in 1 second. Ruby Elixir, you're Robin. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. And AM says, sounds confidence building. Yes, Heather. Heather, yours is easy because it says Heather. So I figured you were you. But yeah, YouTube is now making everyone use their handle rather than their channel name. All right. New beings over on Twitch. So good to see you. New beings. 5 of Cups reversed. This week, you're going to be as positive and Pollyanna and glittery unicorn as you possibly can. Seriously. Stay positive. Are there terrible things in the world? Yes. Might you be going through some difficult things? Maybe. But this week is a time to accentuate the positive, look at the positive, and it will bring more positive. That's what you need to do this week. Jerry Lynn Dean, so good to see you, my friend. Is your dog with you as well? Thanks for being here on Facebook. Glad you're here. Jerry Lynn Dean, let me know if you'd like a card. Over on Instagram, we've got Anna K. Anka on Instagram. Anna K, of course, is a member on YouTube. And for you, Anka on Instagram, 6 of Swords reversed. Be careful this week with letting emotions take the reins. Be aware of your emotions, but let logic steer the ship, and all will be better for doing that. Magic with Hamza, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Ace of Swords reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. I feel like, Hamza, there may be a way that you are sort of missing an essential truth as you move yourself forward. So kind of go back in your thinking and go back to what you know to be basically true about yourself and your practice, and don't overthink things because you're on a good path. And RKFBE over on Instagram. 7 of Pentacles reversed. there's something that's going on for you where you're trying and trying and trying and it's not working. It's time to try something different. Let this be the week of finding different strategies. Okay. And I do want to remind everyone, I have a tarot class coming up in Stuart tomorrow. There are still 2 tickets. It's a very small class. 2 tickets available on my website. Check it out if you want them. All right. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Jerry Lindeen, the dog is tired from the weekend. Well, give the dog my best. We're friends now. All right. Jerry Lindeen, here we go. A card for you. Wheel of Fortune reversed. The thing to remember is that there's always going to be ups and downs, like in every single thing, whether we're talking about mood, relationship, finances, weather, health, anything, there's always going to be ups and downs. And when there's downs, it's really easy to feel like, okay, this is how it's always going to be. It's not. Let the downs move through so the ups can come. That's the bottom line. All right. Teresa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members only emojis. Okay, in this deck, the devil is called chains. You got the devil. I think it's about your job. I really do. I think that you're feeling kind of enslaved to a job that isn't feeling good for you. But hang in there and recognize that this particular situation will serve you in the long run, and just try to remember that. Juby Wright, so good to see you. Thank you for re-upping your membership, and thanks for using members only emojis. We appreciate you. Page of Wands, upright. Thank goodness. So the way I'm seeing this for you, Juby, this week, it needs to be so much about how you learn about and communicate your spirituality, your creativity, and how you motivate yourself to move those things forward in your life. Enjoy that. Oh, Astro Ascension, so good to see you. You're starting an astrology meetup group in December. That is cool. I bet we'll have some crossover. We should probably talk once you do that. We'll probably have some crossovers. Okay. Barbie Bird, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do you and Michelle. Michelle, of course, is Mixuir, also a member. Thank you to you both. And Barbie, thanks for being a member for more than 2 years and for using members only emojis. Okay, Barbie, here we go. For you, the 3 of Cups. Hopefully this will be a better week for you. With the 3 of Cups, you really want to lean into friends, fun, and frivolity this week. Obviously, not so much you get yourself fired, but have some fun. And for Michelle, Mixuir, well, there's that 9 of Swords, and it came up reversed for us as a collective, but straight up and personal for you, Michelle. Hope you enjoyed that. Sending you lots of healing. Michelle has asked that we all send them healing because Michelle's having a lot of physical pain. And I think this card really speaks to that. And the fear and anxiety that comes from having pain. Like, how am I supposed to do all of this like this? And it doesn't feel good, and it turns into a really tight knot. Mixuir, allow the healing energy as much as you can. Allow yourself to breathe and cut yourself some slack as you go through a flare. And we're all sending you love. All right. GM Marcus, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Four of Swords. Look, we've got little lambs being born from plants. How cute is that? This is Fantastical Creatures Tarot. If I had gotten to this card first, I would have identified it completely, immediately. All right, so with the Four of Swords for GM Marcus, this is a week for rest, for meditation, for taking it easy and letting things germinate as much as possible. Obviously, if you have to be busy, but don't make yourself busy if you don't need to be. Give yourself lots of space this week. Peggy Lou Levens, my friend, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. We really appreciate you. A card for you. The Four of Wands reversed. And I feel like there's a lot of ways that you are feeling not entirely supported. And I feel like right now that's what you need to feel. You need to feel support. So let's all send you support and do what you can to generate an energy of support around you. That's what you need. Jeannie Mnuchin, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. And once again, thank you for the generous super chat. I really appreciate it. Here's a card for the week ahead. 9 of Wands. So this is still you in your watch and wait space in a lot of ways. It's still you in your healing space in a lot of ways, but you're still there doing those things, watching, waiting, healing, allowing. And I feel like this time is a time that is allowing for other things to come forward. So let's be in that energy of allowing. Over on Instagram, Mrs. O, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. 6 of Wands for you, Mrs. O, on Instagram. This is a week of victory for you. Whatever you're doing, you're winning at it, and you want to do it with the attitude of a winner. And that can be like, even if something doesn't come out the way you want it to be like, I learned from it, so I still won. Excuse me. So no matter what happens, you are winning, and it's important to see yourself as a winner. The Solid Box, good morning. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. 10 of Pentacles reversed. So there may be something up right now with family or with your home that you're not entirely happy with. And it may involve creating a change. And that's okay. Like, if it's time for change, be open to thinking about a change. Cassandra Revelta, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We're going to do you, your mom, and your mom, Raquel. And Raquel is a member here as well. Okay, for you, Cassandra. Ace of Swords reversed. We'll remember this came up in exactly this presentation for the 3-card weekly reading. So it's very powerful for you. There's truth. There's lack of truth. There's doubt. There's self-doubt. And there's trying to figure out what is real in all of that. And I feel like it's always kind of shifting, because there's ways, I think, that you're not trusting yourself. And when you can't trust yourself, it's hard to know who or what else to trust. So work on figuring out kind of what to trust, what and whom to trust. For Raquel, the Tower reversed. So it feels like either things have been difficult and now are better, or things are a little dicey right now, but I can promise you it's not going to be as bad as you would imagine it would be. So are there issues? Yes. Is it terrible? No. No. Remember that. And I love this quote, Mix You Air, from Brene Brown. Don't rehearse tragedy. Like, that's so smart. That's such a smart way of saying it, you know? I love that. Okay. Karina Morrison, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. May I have a much easier card for the week if possible? I love that. I love that. I love that. A much easier card. Let's see what we can find for you. I will do my best. It is. You got your manifestation, Karina. Well done. So Karina Morrison, we have the King of Swords. This week, it's about leadership. It's about truth-telling. It's about integrity. You may find that you start to get some of what you've been looking for. This is really good. Oh, Mrs. O, what an amazing quote. I do that all of the time, right? My mother used to call it borrowing trouble. Don't borrow trouble, right? Trey, Lisa Hunt is so talented. Yes, she is. She's a sweetie, too. You don't see her very much because she's kind of shy, but she's a sweetheart. It's funny. She and I are from the same part of Connecticut, and we live in the same part of Florida now, but we never see each other. It's so funny. All right. Nalina Kalu, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Happy Diwali. Here is a card for you. Seven of Swords reversed. I love this for you, Nalini. It feels like you are, in fact, learning to trust yourself and learning to tell the difference between fact and fiction in your life. Well done. So good. Trey Cameron, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Here's a card for the week ahead. Six of Swords reversed. So this could be a week of some emotional turbulence for you, Trey. Be aware. Find it inspiring or fun if you can. If you can't, get out of it as quick as you can. Don't live there. I know, Trey, what are the odds of that, right? And we're both in the tarot industry in different ways, right? So funny. Martha Vink, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. There's that beautiful Four of Swords. So Martha, rest as much as you can this week. And of course, I'm sort of thinking, you're coming up on really what is your busiest work season as we come into Thanksgiving and Christmas. And so I'm wondering if this is rest now because it's going to get very busy. One way or the other, allow yourself time and space. Renji, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Two of Cups. That's a pretty Two of Cups, too. It feels very Atlantis. Trey, are you looking at this? Okay, Renji, Two of Cups. This is a week for love and the healing powers of love. This can be about romance. It can be about friendship. It can even be about great business partnership. But one way or the other, it's about seeking out the partners that feel really good to work with and to spend time with. Christina, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. So appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a card for you. There's that Eight of Pentacles. So with the Eight of Pentacles, I think for you, Christina, what I'm going to say is this is a week to learn, work, and perfect. Don't be afraid of having to do something a few different times to get it right. It's a funny thing. It's a funny thing. There's two things, right? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. At the same time, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Christina, find what is true between those two things, right? Find what is, find what you have to do in order to perfect what you're learning and doing. That's the bottom line for you, Christina. Rebecca Dusk, my good friend, thanks for identifying the deck that I'm working with today. I really appreciate you. Thanks for being a member. Hope you're doing great, Rebecca. You are coming up. Divine Timing, you are next. And Divine Timing, thanks for starting us off with a super chat today. And I'm so glad you've been gifted a membership. That's so cool, especially because we have 2 members only events coming up very soon, like before the end of the month. Divine Timing, here we go. 10 of Pentacles reversed. This has been stalking us now. Divine Timing, if there's something you're not happy about regarding your home, your family, or sort of your supportive structure, do what you have to do to create better support for yourself. That could be rearranging your furniture just to feel better in your home. It could also be calling a friend or not going to a person who's never supportive for support. You see what I'm saying? Terry Rosario, good morning to you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members only emojis. Page of Wands upright, Terry Rosario. This will be a good week of learning and really practicing your creativity and your spirituality. Can't go wrong with that. We love that. Okay, Heather Roberts, who now has a new last name. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. 8 of Wands reversed. Heather, this week, be careful about stuck communication. Be careful about stuck communication. And be careful about just feeling stuck in the energy. The energy has been moving so well recently, and partially because you have been moving it. But you may find yourself feeling stuck in general or stuck on something this week, Heather. If you feel that, just breathe and relax and don't get stuck in being stuck, and it will move through. Oh, AM, my mother frequently moved the furniture. She's a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio too, and I'm the type who would frequently move the furniture, but my family, my mother, the Gemini, used to move the furniture and the rooms. I'd come home from school and my bedroom would be fully in a different room. That was my mother. I liked it too, though. Autumn Pond, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being a member for more than 4 years. We really appreciate you, Autumn Pond. Here we go. Ace of Wands reversed. Autumn Pond, I feel like this week is going to be more for internal work than external work. You may have a lot of external work to do too, but take care of yourself. Take care of what you need on the inside. You may need some extra juice this week. You may need a nice treat. You may need to eat really well. You may need to get some fresh pressed juice. You may need to rest more or to do something fun. I don't know what the remedy is, but this week, pay attention to how you feel and take really gentle, tender, good care of yourself. That's the important thing. Lisa E., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We have you and Jenna. Okay. Lisa E., there's that Ace of Swords reversed. It came up in our 3-card weekly, and it's stalking us. So Lisa, you know, you've had to do an awful lot to deconstruct from some really, really harmful messaging that you have received throughout your life. This week, I think it's going to be important to continue that deconstruction. What are the things that you continue to believe that really aren't serving you? Allow yourself to be open to removing some more of those things. And for Jenna, King of Wands reversed. There can be some disappointment in some of the adults in your life. And there can also be some questions about what kind of an adult you want to become. And it's okay to be thinking about that, for sure. And Terry Rosario, I want to thank you once again for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Okay. Nebulous Goat King. I'm going to go ahead and take care of you right now. Nebulous Goat King, so good to see you. 8 of Cups reversed. Either you're being tenacious or you're being stubborn this week. Tenacity is good, stubbornness is not. And it may be that you're actually dealing with some residual effects of feeling some abandonment when you were younger. And how does that play in your life right now? So choose tenacity, not stubbornness, and heal from abandonment. There we go. All right. Okay. Shraddha K, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. You get strength. Can't go wrong with that. This week, recognize that you are strong enough to handle anything you need to handle, number 1. Number 2, lean into quiet, gentle strength over loud demonstrations. Quiet, gentle strength beats anger every single time. Robin Renee, did I get you over on Instagram? Did I? I don't think I did. I'm going to go ahead and do you right now. Robin Renee over on Instagram. 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like this week you're going to be happier in your home than you have been for a while. And you may have some leads on a job that will really help you going forward. So all of that feels good. And I'm wondering if it's time for like homecoming or some kind of gathering with people that you really enjoy. Vaishali, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. 3 of Swords reversed. I feel like you really are embracing some healing. I'm sorry, it's the 5 of Swords reversed. I misread it. Vaishali, 5 of Swords reversed. It's still about embracing healing, though, and recognizing that to do what you have to do is a battle, but it feels more like a battle if you make it feel that way. If you can just kind of relax and lean into it, it'll be okay. Jackie Masters, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. 2 of Pentacles. So this is where I think you're really starting to do it, Jackie, where you're working your regular job, but thinking about how to create your new career. And you're going to have the space to do both of those things at the same time. It feels good. Over on Instagram, DePonte, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. 4 of Cups for you, DePonte. This week, you may not be happy with a lot of what's going on. If you don't have to deal with it, you can just say no, thank you. If you have to deal with it with a positive attitude. But don't be forced to like what you don't like. You see what I'm saying? And Spunky Funky Me, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Audrey M, so glad you're here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. And thanks for using members-only emojis. Audrey, you get death. And I'm glad you're a good enough reader to know that that's not scary. In fact, it's really positive. It's about your own spiritual transformation that you have been working on. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Here we go. Spunky Funky Me over on Instagram. We're going to do you and your sisters, Vanessa and Samantha. I love that. All right. Spunky Funky you, Spunky Funky me over on Instagram. For you, 4 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you are really trying to be more open, more loving, more understanding, and more willing to share with others. Just make sure you also keep good boundaries. For Vanessa, Ace of Wands reversed. There are a lot of ways that you are feeling tired, uninspired, like you may not have what you need. Take good care of yourself, and you will find that your inspiration and your strength return. And for Samantha, the Two of Wands reversed. For you right now, I think it is hard for you to see what the future will look like. Frankly, that's hard for all of us, she says, as someone who predicts the future professionally. Stay in the now, stay present, do what you have to do right now, and the future will take care of itself. All right. Spirit Connections. That's Christine Hallowell. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. There's that 10 of Pentacles stalking us both upright and revert today. So for you, Christine Hallowell, Spirit Connections, 10 of Pentacles. This feels good. It feels good financially. It feels good in terms of your well-being. And it feels good as well, just in terms of your home and your stability. So lean into this idea that you are supported on the planet, in your home, by your ancestors, and you have what you need. All right. Let's see. Here we go next. Angie. Angie, here we go. 8 of Cups reversed. You're not the first one to get this. I feel like it's time for you to be making a leap, letting go of something and moving forward, and it's hard for you to do that. Think about what it is time for you to leave in the past. Makes sense. Oh, some feedback here. Let me just do a little bit of feedback very quickly. Heather visited my family. Good visit. Definitely feel the potential for stuck energy. Yep, there it is. Revival of Venus, restless indeed. My mind is on overdrive. Yeah, makes sense. All right, thank you for all of that. Ocean Girl, who is Lisa McCord. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Knight of Wands reversed. I'm guessing this is in regard to your job, but it could be other things too. Like there is this feeling where you know you need to move forward, you know you need to make a jump, you know you need to do something, but there's ways in which you're really just not feeling like it right now. And this is not me saying that you must or you should. It's just me saying it is what it is. And, you know, you will eventually, one way or the other. All right. Karina Gallant, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. The Tower reversed. So things may be feeling a little shaky for you right now, but don't worry. Things are not going to be as bad as they may seem. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. It may feel a lot shakier than it really is. That's what you need to know. Oh, Ocean Girl, I hear you and understand completely. Magnets Millions, good to see you. What does the week have in store for me? Queen of Wands reversed. I feel like you're going to need to do something to sort of reinvigorate your internal fire, that you need to really nurture your sense of personal vitality and your sense of enthusiasm. That's a thing. Nurture that this week. All right, Rebecca Dusk, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Starting this week off with your second heart test. Ironically, the test is stressing you out, right? I understand. Three of Swords reversed. Do not worry. Like, we are on a positive path here. We really are. We are on a path of healing of body, mind, and spirit, and that's what we need to remember. Okay, Nebulous Goat King, already got to you. And Ruby Elixir, who is Robin? And okay, so what it means for you to bear witness. I keep getting that message and I'm not fully understanding. Okay, we'll pull your card for the week and see if we can interpret it in that context. Two of Pentacles. Honestly, I think it's about in your day-to-day life, and this is true for this week going forward and maybe more. In your day-to-day life, Robin, Ruby Elixir, in your day-to-day life, when you see people who have a perspective that to you is not true or in their own best interest, gently offer a different perspective. Bear witness for what else might be true. And also, this might be true. I think that's what it is. Did we miss Dream It Possible on Twitch? Oh my goodness gracious. I saw you. I said hello to you, Dream It Possible. I don't remember if I did a card for you. Oh my goodness, control room. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Dream It Possible. Please forgive me. Over on Twitch, Dream It Possible, Ace of Pentacles reversed. There may be ways that you are feeling ungrounded this week. Be careful about spending money. There may be some job issues as well. So this week, dive into your own sense of grounding, your own sense of stability. That's what's necessary. All right. Sirius Shakir, good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Wheel of Fortune reversed. You know, the thing I'm going to say to you is, I think this is about the world in general for you, that things always turn. Things always turn, things always change. You are not liking some of the changes right now, but they will turn. It will turn again. And what you're looking to do is to create a situation where those changing tides do not affect you so much. All right. Here we go. Oh, AM, you want a card for your daughter. Yeah, we can do that. This is for AM OG6VO. Chains, which is the devil. I think we need to think about what you've committed yourself to or where you're spending your time and energy. And is it serving you? Is what you're doing serving you? That's the question. All right, Medium That Rocks. So good to see you, Kimmy. I hope you're doing really great. You've got a StaarCon session coming up this week, I believe. Thank you for being here. Over on Instagram. Here you go, the Medium That Rocks. Knight of Wands reversed. You're not the first person to get this. It's hard to move forward. And you're moving forward, like you're moving forward is a huge deconstruction. And it's a deconstruction that happened immediately, where one moment it was this way, and then the next moment you're like, oh, wait a minute, no. And that continues, and it's hard. But what you have to do this weekend going forward is find the things that you know are solid. That's the key. DH, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Three of Pentacles for you. This is going to be a week about taking care of business and doing it in a way that feels good, smooth, creative, and may get some recognition and appreciation. So it will be a good week for the work that you need to do. Baby Cake, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, Baby Cakes, you get the world. I kind of love this for you because you are such a global citizen, but also because, like this week, as you go into this week, you want to recognize that every possibility is available to you. Not necessarily this week, but in your life, and just be open to all the possibilities. Dr. Aled, I sure do see you. All right. Robin. I've noticed that a lot of people are so stuck in their own story that no matter how I present things gently or bluntly, they're completely devoid of openness. Right, but you're planting seeds. And that's the whole thing. It's planting those little seeds that may germinate. You don't have to be there to see them germinate. Just plant them. All right. Joanne Ellis, so good to see you. Thanks for being here, Joanne Ellis. Judgment. This week, allow the past to be the past. Do not hold grudges. Allow for new opportunities and new possibilities. Theranaya, so good to see you. Thank you for being a member. We appreciate you. And members, we have 2 members-only events coming up. One this Sunday and then one next week. Can't wait to see you at both. And Theranaya, you get the 9 of Cups. This is the card of wishes and wishes fulfilled. It's a card where you can really be open to creating and manifesting what you want in life. Recognize that. Oh, Jackie, I could not be happier to hear you say, hi, Christiana. Yes, I have been. All right, Joanna Lula, so good to see you. Ace of Swords reversed, man. This has been stalking us, and it's really powerful because it came up in our 3-card weekly as well for the collective. So for you, Joanna Lula, even things you think might be real may not be. And I could say that to anyone and it would be true, but it's come up for you. So what that means is question everything. This week, question everything. Is it true? Question it. All right. From my perspective, I've gotten to everybody. Control room? Control room, what do you think? Is it time for last call? Friends, if you have put in a request and have not gotten a reading, yeah, it's last call. We never mean to miss you. It happens. I'm looking, the control room and I both are looking at chats from like 5 different places. So it is easy to miss someone, and we're really trying not to. So if I missed you, please let me know. If you're just getting here, it is last call. If you happen to be local, tarot class, tomorrow evening, there are still 2 tickets available. Let me know if you want to join us in Stewart, 7 p.m. for a tarot class. Oh, interesting. Ruby Elixir, the reversed ace relates to my bear witness thing too. I agree. Dr. Aled is Robin Renee, so we already got her. AM, it's amazing how you coordinated all. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's a lot, and I enjoy it so much. Thank you. What's really amazing is the community that has gathered here. This digital village that we have made up of all of you from all over in the world. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following, subscribing, being members. Thank you for people making super chats and super stickers today. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Oh, Dr. Aled, I can tell you what it was. Dr. Aled, Robin Renee, it was the 10 of Mofo Pentacles today. And I'm making it be about all the things: work, family, wondering if it's time for homecoming, gathering with people you care about, enjoying your home more than usual, all those things. All right. I appreciate all of you. Take really good care. Oh, the obvious. I have openings for appointments. There's a link. Go ahead and book. I am ready to read for you. All of that. Have a great week, everyone. Take good care.